Acrisure Stadium. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former Cal Bear, Aaron Rodgers.
There have been very few quarterbacks in the NFL who have been as consistent throughout their career as Aaron Rodgers. He's been good for so long, and we've seen no decline in his skills. His accuracy and arm strength continue to elevate the talent around him, and his in-game mistakes, few and far between.
First play and a first throw for Rodgers. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, Park, it's pretty simple. One thing you don't want to see defensively, on the very first snap of the game, some guy running free like we just saw there.
Heck of a start for this offense, no doubt. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So a nice bounce back there defensively after giving up the big play.
Yeah, you can either get down on yourself or you can get motivated. And that time, they dropped him for a loss. So I would say that they got motivated and made the play.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on fourth down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 45. They snap it at one. Now it's Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 7.
Now Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Jackson to Bateman there. First down, Ravens.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey. Now it's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
We're scoreless after one. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it, looking at a 4th down and 2. Jackson now. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game. You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Trenton Simpson, well, he just flew in there to drop him.
Down and 7.
And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on third. To throw is Rodgers. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on third down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
Rodgers going to go on fourth down. Looking for Austin, intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. After the interception, here's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. To throw is Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. They'll look to throw here. Jackson going to keep it. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 25 yards to the house. And the Ravens post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
10 yards on the
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
2 yards, good enough for first.
It's a gain of 2. And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing is Rodgers. Another targeting catch for Robert Woods. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. That is incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. Halftime coming up. Getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. Third quarter, here we go. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it first and 10.
Real quick.
Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, Alpha, what?
Here's Jackson to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Come on.
Throwing is Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Play action. Now Jackson. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Baltimore, first down. A gain of 7. First down, Baltimore.
Play action. It's Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide.
Jackson's pass. Complete to Derrick Henry.
They'll come up second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead. This under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. T.J. Watt, the all-pro, in there to take him down. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Jackson going to keep it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. A gain of 19 yards.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. Check down here for Henry. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Second and 11.
Brings up second and 11. At the Steelers' 18.
Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get it.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it. keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Back now in Pittsburgh, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Steelers ready for their next possession. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given them a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones.
That's good.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the fourth quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2. Now Rodgers got to have this one. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, well, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Hey! Sit up! Sit up!
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 29-yard line. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Hiller's got it out on the left side. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Back at the 34-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. He completes it to Henry. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today.
Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And, partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
And able to get this out to the 25. Allen going to look to throw on the first play. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
44-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
To the air, Allen.
This to the tight end, Kincaid.
7 yards there and a first down.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Bills first down.
Cook up the gut.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
17 yards.
It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Allen.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
And 7 at the 21-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Back to the ground, Cook. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Second and 10.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Rodgers going to throw.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Down the right sideline.
And down to the 28-yard line. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Got his man. It's Warren. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
And again, it's Rodgers. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Jalen Warren.
24-yard touchdown.
And the Steelers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That's caught right side by Palmer.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Allen going to throw.
Has his man, it's Shakir. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Bills first down.
And again, it's Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. Only 3 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
James Cook. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Allen to throw it. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Allen.
And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer.
And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
So halftime. All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. To throw, it's Rodgers.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
Now Rodgers. He finds his man complete. That's one.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now it's Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's one. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
On play action. Now Rodgers. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
A gain of 4. It's
Now a second and 6.
At the 23-yard line.
Rodgers to throw once more. Over the middle, complete. That's Woods. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 15.
Throwing is Rodgers. He finds his man, complete. It's Warren. And the Steelers are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Ed Oliver able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. A pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
At the 30-yard line.
Allen. They'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first.
That's good for a Bills first down. It's a gain of 6.
So the shotgun snap to Allen.
First down.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Allen to throw once more. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
gun. It's Allen. Shakir holds it in. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. There it is, 4th and inches. Allen. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. The end result, 21 yards.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Rodgers throwing here. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. And Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. Boy, a bad break. Just got the lead on the touchdown, and now they're going to have to go on defense at the 40-yard line here as things get good in the 4th quarter. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So the minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Back to throw, Rodgers. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Rodgers to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Ed Oliver picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was their defense.
here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off from Baltimore. DeJounte Wester to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, the most exciting player, not just in his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket. And he's a franchise quarterback to build upon.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Lamar now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is to win it.
And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And the Bills get to him. He's brought down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 41-yard line.
Play fake. Jackson. Complete. Derrick Henry. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down. Here's Lamar. Hopkins on the slant. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. On 1st down, Jackson bails out of the pocket quick. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from. Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
That's good.
That's the end of one here on New Year's Eve. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Henry. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Back to Henry. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get... And he's off the mark. No good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. No real answers for that one. I can't imagine you would do that intentionally for any reason. Can you? Yeah, no, but some excellent field position awarded for that kick out of bounds. First tone of the game for James Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Round 80!
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
Play to number 5, Josh Palmer. A 2-yard gain on the play.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down throw for Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Finds the in route complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's brought down at the line. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Completed over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Look down. Here's Jackson. Hits him on the in route. And this one has no shot. They're on him quick, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He'll fire it deep, back towards the middle. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Ravens get it back after making their 3rd first half interception. First down now, ball at the 33. From the gun, Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Jackson looking to throw. Oh, his back's got it deep down the left sideline. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
But he's not going to reach the end zone, so they get 6, but not an extra 2 just before the break. So they didn't call on him following the touchdown, but they do call on him here as he sends this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They're looking to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Incomplete. He was covered by Jair Alexander.
He'll throw it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So a 2-score game here at understood. Some people would rather get right back to the field of play. And so we will as we advance to the start of the 2nd half. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. LaVisca Chenault to return it. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Allen now on 1st down. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
A loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Left and hauled in by Likely. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. He's been as active in the passing game as anyone on this team, and to very good results, Brock.
Yeah, it just feels like, Kate, nobody could cover him. And that's the advantage you have with these elite running backs, these dual-threat guys that can run and catch it. A safety can't guard him, a nickelback can't guard him, maybe even a corner's not going to guard this guy today.
they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's another Baltimore first down.
From the red zone now. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. No stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on 2 more.
The Ravens will
Jackson throwing for it. And he's got it. So they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
makes the score.
Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10. Here's Allen. And they pick him off again. And the Ravens will take over with the football just outside the 30.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Play fake. Jackson. He rolls to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. So as the clock winds down to a new year, we wind down to our final quarter. That's the end of 3. The Ravens have the football, and more importantly, partner, a solid lead. A designed run, Jackson keeping it. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
How many times, Kate, do you hear me talk about trust? Trust, trust, trust. There's nothing more important at the quarterback position than gaining the trust of your coaching staff. That one right there, well, that's not a deposit.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked by Derek Forrest. And he's going to bring this back for the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick 6, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline to get out there to defend the 2-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Jackson trying to get after the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A gain of 15 there, and that's going to be a Baltimore first.
15 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now here's Lamar. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They gained 11 on that play, and that's good for a Ravens first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Jackson's going to throw again. Rocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 19.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Jackson now on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And they get this down to the 28. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And, hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
They're going to pass it here. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's brought down after a short game.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Maxwell Hairston on the coverage.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Completed to Flowers. And this one does not go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
On any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field at the very next series.
Trying to push deep downfield. And that final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing. And the crowd, they did their part too, adding to just an awesome atmosphere, helping energize those players at big moments of today's ballgame.
Yeah, it is super fun to win on the road. I'm not going to lie, to quiet the crowd. But you know what's even better? When you get to celebrate with your family.
Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance. We are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I can give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers.
I remember watching him in college and seeing a guy that you knew had great potential, but I don't know that anyone knew that we would see how he would blossom as an NFL player who will go down as one of the all-time great quarterbacks. Can make every throw from every angle with terrific mobility, and he knows how to win games, always in contention for a championship.
Here's Rodgers to throw. That's to the veteran. It's Robert Woods. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Over the middle, pass caught by Warren. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Well, they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him to first.
I'm not sure he falls under the category of mobile quarterback, but he's athletic enough that if you don't keep your rush lanes intact, he finds a way to hurt you.
As coaches like to say, I wouldn't call him a burner, but enough there in the tank. He's into space past the 25, and he's finally down at the 21-yard line. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
11 more on that one and another first down. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flipped it over and watched and said, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon. Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Warren. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Rodgers going to throw. Guys, man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth from 3 yards out. And the Steelers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Oswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Ravens nothing.
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
A gain of 6. And the Baltimore 1st down.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. Inside the 10. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
Hit the ball.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Omar, ready? Ready! Ready!
To throw is Jackson. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack.
15 at the 21-yard line.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Jackson now. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
All right, rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
The mistake there by the offense, Charles, they tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tabbed as one of the best in the league the prior season.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Boswell for the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. He's had a pretty miserable first half. The pick six a moment ago, the second one he's thrown, and we're not to halftime yet. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Jackson. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll drop the throw. On for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
At the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
The Ravens 14-yard line.
Rodgers now to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
He'll try to do this himself. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Aaron Rodgers, 14 yards. And the Steelers continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point put through by Boswell. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Ravens nothing. Chris
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First and 10.
Now Jackson. It's complete to Hopkins. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll make it 2nd down. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddies. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. That's complete to his tight end Youth. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Here's Rodgers. Here's Freiermuth again. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 22-yard line.
Now it's Rodgers. Now a run here. Look out, Rodgers lost the football. But it looked like the Steelers were able to recover, and they will indeed hold on to the ball. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
And in for the Steelers, touchdown. DK Metcalf, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Ravens nothing.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. We had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Baltimore, first down.
Here's Jackson to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2.
At their 48-yard line.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
3 yards.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. On the counter, it's Henry. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
A gain of 11.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Henry up the middle. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
There on the tackle.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. From the gun, it's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Back to throw. Jackson. Caught on the slant. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just take the ball boy and get that one out of the rotation. Give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
3rd and goal, Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. Rodgers looking to throw. This is caught. It's Woods. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still
into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
picked off by Roquan Smith.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Now it's Jackson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Now a 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Patrick Queen on the tackle.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing,
Tyler's pass to kick off for Buffalo.
Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. And off we go from Orchard Park. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Off the play fake, Rodgers. He's got Fryermuth open on the left side. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
He'll go right back to Fryermuth. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's out wide to Warren. A dive, and he's got the first down. Quite an effort. He knew exactly where he needed to move it to, and they'll have a new set of downs. On play action, Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He'll get this to his tight end, Fryermuth. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down. Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly, realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket, decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
This one complete to Hayward. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Third and inches. Throwing, Rodgers. Throwing on the run. It's behind his man, and it's incomplete.
It's clear from that third down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on 4th down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket. On the defensive side of the field, now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
And that is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach 4th down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
Joey Porter Jr. got a hand in there and made the play. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10. On the ground, this is James Cook. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
1 yard gain.
It is 2nd and 9. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. He'll find Shakir open right side. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 12 yards.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On play action, Allen. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers are going to have it just past their 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Play action now with Rodgers. He's got the veteran. That's Robert Woods. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And the Steeler first down.
The master of play action, Rodgers. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Austin brought in motion. To the air once more. It's Rodgers. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second and 10.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 4.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. 3rd and 6. Rodgers going up top again. Right back to one again. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
That's another Steelers first down. A gain of 7.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Again, it's Rodgers. That'll be caught by the running back line. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Here's a screen set up for one. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Second and goal.
Second and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's not going to be able to get away. Might lose a yard. They've got him back at the 2.
I think this is one of those cases, Mike, where sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you can overthink things just a little bit. You're down. You only need a couple inches, and you're telling yourself, okay, I still have the...
That is caught by the tight end. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he forgoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
So too soon, apparently, to worry about going for 2, even after the penalty. So this one will come from the 10.
The kick is good.
So, halftime straight ahead.
Bills nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. On the return, it's Brandon Codrington. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. The Bills' offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Second and 10.
Second and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll air one out for Palmer. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And good running on the return. That'll help him out. Has the ball right around the 45-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 44-yard line.
A-Rod down to throw on first down. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. That's Daquan Jones getting in there to bring him down. Here's a third down and 4. From the gun, Rodgers. He's got his tight end. That's fire move. He's going to have the first down. And that one good for 9. And the drive continues.
The Steelers first down.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
16 more yards. That's another Steelers first down. A gain of 16 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now Rodgers. Flush to his right.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster to start.
Quick throw, taken in, and it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Rodgers. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of the game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is third and 10. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
The tackle made at his own.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's looking deep for Shakir. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jalen Warren Touchdown, Steelers.
On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers move out on top, 14-0.
Bills nothing. Chris Boswell.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Now Codrington to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Bills offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Back at the 20-yard line.
To the air on 2nd down here. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Weed. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
On play action, Rodgers. Inside the 10, it is caught. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
That's good for a Steelers. First down.
Here's Warren. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Steelers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Chris
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, it's LaVisca Chenault. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo. They'll start this one with 1st and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 30-yard
From the gun, throw here for Allen. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Bills. 1st down.
Allen gonna throw again. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that 1st down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up. Throwing again, it's Allen. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. They'll start this on the ground with Warren.
Jalen Warren, the ball carrier.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 50-yard line.
Once again, it's Warren. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. 3rd and 10.
Back at his own 49.
The shotgun, it's A-Rob. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
A loss of 2 yards. Another Third 3 and out.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. To throw is Rodgers. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, most exciting player.
Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Matt Milano in to pick it off. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Another one for Cook. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Ravens crowding their passing lanes. They go into the dime for 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Pulled in by his back. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Tight end going in motion here. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion left. From the gun, Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards.
That's the end of one here on New Year's Eve. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Headed out right. He has room past the 25. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. From the red zone on first. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around third down. Out of the gun, Henry. He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's fourth down now.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Now, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. On fourth down and 5, the offense staying out there. Pistol snap to Jackson. Buying some time right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. It is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Point after is up and through. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Brandon Condrington to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Buffalo offense out there for their second drive of the contest. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Completed over the middle. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On first down, Allen. Well, right side, and he lost the football. The Ravens pick it up. No one's around him. He's got space. That return finally ends, Brock, as they take it all the way back into the red zone.
How about the quick thinking and the reaction from everybody on that side of the ball? See an opportunity to rip the ball free, and then everybody switches to offensive mode, creating space on that return. Now they're handing the ball to their teammates on a silver platter for a score.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down.
How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. The call came in before the teams even hit the locker rooms. We're skipping halftime. We're starting the third quarter right away.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Laviska Shenault to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So to begin the third, it's going to be the Buffalo offense we see first. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Now Allen off the play action. Into the hands of Knox, complete. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. 1st and 10, here's Allen. Pass complete to Cook. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Allen gonna throw again. With a screen for Cook. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. To throw again, it's Allen. Cut out left. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down throw for Allen. Dumps it off to his running back. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Again, Allen to the air. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
Simply put, Kate, that's just job well done by the defense. You get a completion on 2nd down and go backwards, that's some pretty superhuman effort and want to from this defense.
Allen on 3rd and short. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. So well done there to come up with a touchdown and get within an extra point of tying this ball game.
So much of this game of football, Kate's about answering back. Punch, counterpunch. You give up the score, that's okay. We've got confidence in our offense. They can get those points back, and they deliver right there.
Bass now to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore running its offense out now. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. First down, here's Lamar. Flushed out of the pocket. He dodged the tackle. Free up the middle, it's a breakaway! He does it, touchdown Baltimore! The Ravens grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That, without a doubt, Brock, one of the longest scrambles that you and I have seen and we'll probably all see for a while, and it ends in a memorable touchdown.
Yeah, we're going to see that again and again and again on replays after this game. Probably on TV all week long. Quite the effort from somebody who proved he could be quite the runner when called upon.
And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down, touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. It's Allen out of the pistol. Drops it off to Cook. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
To James Cook. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 31-yard line.
So as the clock winds down to a new year, we wind down to our final quarter. That's the end of 3. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Just a yard left to go on second down. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Now, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. Back to throw it. Got his man. Shakir has it. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 50-yard
Play action now with Allen. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Down to the 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a James Cook touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
15-all.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's Western on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Ravens don't want to see this one go to overtime. Lamar now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's tackled for a 4th gain.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
He rolls to his right. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Like so many of the league's quarterbacks know how to do, this guy has really taken over much of this game, and it's been his dual threat ability that served as the catalyst for that.
And let's give him a lot of credit here, Kate, because he's the one who recognized there'd be opportunities aplenty to hit this defense with his legs. He's picked the right moments, picked his spots, and that stat line's benefited.
Escapes the pocket. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Bills' 40-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here. He'll look to throw it. Completed to his running back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Back to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And that's over. He goes backwards, Brock. They hand him a loss of 5. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoff. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Gotta be able to make a stop, too.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Here's Western on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
First throw of overtime. That's taken in by Henry. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Caught by his back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Rushed out of the pocket. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. So first down from the 41. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Throwing again here on 2nd and 10. Jackson dumped off to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Moving on into the red zone. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. So not with his arm, but with his legs that he enters the record book, partner. That's the most rushing yards in a game for a quarterback.
I know, Kate, you and I share this thought. On any given game day, we get a chance to see something never done before.
Oh, big interception here. Picked out by Shaq Thompson. And the Bills can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down.
Intercepted. The Bills take
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
7-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
gun, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
Complete to number 4, James Cook. It's a pickup of 3.
So we still can't decide a winner in this one. Let's reset that clock and do it all over again. What do you say? Another overtime is coming your way. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoff. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Got to be able to make a stop, too. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or two shy of it.
That's good.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Allen on the play action. Oh, big interception here. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens surprise them with the interception. And now have a chance to win this game.
41-yard line.
So first down from the 41. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Headed out right. And they bring him down around the 34.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slipping quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
From the gun, Jackson finds the in route complete. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They get 6 and a first down as well.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 28.
Now it's Jackson. Right back to Flowers they go. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
And they fake it. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Just another circumstance of a very well-coached group defensively. Awareness, game situations, knowing the moment. What an excellent job there to be in.
Oh, big interception here. And the Ravens surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game.
At the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36. Running back sent in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. And set up the screen for Henry. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Completed to Flowers. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. Defense followed the ball perfectly on that zone read and close in on him for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Running back motions right. Now to throw. That one finds his man, likely. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with Cube.
And he's made the catch to silence this crowd. It's a touchdown. This game is over. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And it's